Welcome top news today.
Iran's Parliament Speaker Ali Larijani has called on Muslim nations to halt their political and trade ties with the U.S. in response to President Donald Trump's imprudent recognition of Jerusalem alQuds as the Israeli capital. Nothing has broken the hearts of Muslims more than Trump's move, Larijani told a parliament session on Sunday. He said even Washington's friends have condemned the unacceptable and irrational declaration. None of the former U.S. presidents had such an unacceptable behavior, but the incumbent president took the imprudent measure after phone calls with several leaders of the Arab states, he said. Trump on Wednesday declared that the U.S. was recognizing Jerusalem alQuds as the capital of Israel and had instructed his administration to begin the process of moving the American embassy from Tel Aviv to the ancient city. The decision has sparked a wave of condemnations, protests and warnings of further conflagration in the Middle East and led to violent clashes between Palestinian protesters and Israeli forces. Larijani said, "The least expectation from Muslim nations vis-a-vis this imprudence is that they suspend their political ties with the U.S. until Mr. Trump understands the depth of his humiliating behavior towards Muslims. And if they have a higher will, Muslims are expected to halt their trade relations with the U.S. so that this fraudulent businessman of a president understands that he cannot trade with the dignity of Muslims," he added. Larijani said according to confidential reports, Trump's decision was already coordinated with some countries as part of shoring up the Zionist regime, normalizing relations with the regime, and consigning the tragic drama of the Palestinian nation to oblivion, which means the countries involved have put all their dignity up for auction. "We wouldn't like to believe these reports, but simple calculations show what a scandal America has created through this adventure, and that if Muslim and Arab countries do not distance themselves from it, nothing will be left of their dignity and they will have Muslim nations stand up against them." On Friday, Palestinian officials expressed worries that Saudi Arabia is foregoing their vital rights as it acts behind the scenes to advance a U.S. grand bargain over the conflict with Israel that heavily favors Israel. Larijani said that apart from the American idiocy, these Arab countries suffered the biggest damage because the U.S. took its decision without informing them, which shows America's absolute distrust in these states. This is while all Muslim countries are expected to take a united stand against the U.S. and adopt practical measures against it, he added.